Okay, there we go. For some reason, my mic was kind of messed up. It still isn't fixed, but I really want to stream this next chapter, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with what I got. Okay. Um, I think I also fixed my audio. My video. My resolution was kind of messed up. Um, I was trying to stream in 4K and just oodles of different issues. Anywho, I've done that down to 1080, 60, and through OBS, audio looks good. Game looks good. And so I'm going to go ahead and continue with Surtr's Lair. Once again, trying to grab all the lore stones. I brought up my little cheat guide so that we can do this. So let's rock them. Okay, just as a recap, let me jump out of here real quick. We did Valravan's lair over here, which was an amazing little adventure. And now we're on to Surtr's lair. Which in the past is usually the one I've done first. So it's not too bad. Just check out my controls. Everything looks good. Okay.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Yeah, that's all our mom had to say. I thought she went away when it was. I guess she is. Okay. Trying to read where this first lower stone's at. I'm trying to miss it. This is fucking beautiful. Yeah, it says that the left and right, take the right path. Find the cave. Okay. So for the first one, we'll just be making sure that we head right as often as possible. Oh, we're gonna fight. Oh shit! Dodge. Oh Jesus, you bastard! Ah! the combat in here. It's not meant to be difficult, but it just a little bit. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't seem that it's meant to be difficult, but there's a lot of variance to it, even though it's still simple. Oh, Jesus.
She will die.
I can still smell it. Sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. You hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Focus.
Am I not doing this right? Oh, dumbass.
Are they screaming? Screams will help you.
Okay.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living. But you already walk amongst the dead.
Now,
Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
now you already walk amongst the dead. Yeah, it's in her head. But I don't know how the story plays out, but is she dead now? I know to reach Hela, essentially, she needs to be dead.
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of, I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Back. There we go, end up leaning. Are we gonna fight here? Looks like a fighting area. Hey, I dodged that.
Behind us.
Oh, Jesus. Asshole. Oh, shitbags. Ooh!
It's not over. It's not over. Do it. It's going.
I think that's one thing that really makes the combat. Oh, shit. Really take stride is that it's fairly believable for. Oh shit! Come on now. For her to be doing this. You know, her kicks, the way that she like does like full body attacks, it's totally on par for what she's doing. Or for her size in comparison to these fucking giants she's facing. Oh wait.
When you see a fire gate of Surtr, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through.
Make sure I'm not missing any lore stones,
Find
because
the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surtr.
that's everything. Ah, I see.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
What's happening? Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone? The fire's disappeared. The pyre. Surtr disappeared.
This. I don't know.
Get through. How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth said, find your own path.
There's always another way.
There's always a way.
Find your own way.
You just have to find it.
Surtr is waiting for you. It was never going to be that easy.
Okay.
Surtr
Is waiting for you.
Find
This is.
Fire.
Okay, hold on. Damn. I think I missed some lore stones. I hope to hell not, but
The Northmen tell this
no.
story.
Okay, I'm not.
Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
I hope I didn't miss anything. Okay, that looks like it's in order, but ugh. If I missed one, oh my god. I'd be so irritated. I hope that's not the case. Yeah, see this one? This is... You can find the Lore Stone in the first long valley in Surtr's domain when the path separates left and right. Take the right path Find the cave, right path. Okay, so maybe that's here still.
Another gate. Another gate.
She needs to find it.
Okay, I'm not gonna touch that gate yet.
Fire
Another
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Everything will
To
burn.
make sure that I grab this other lore stone.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surtr, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post and travel to Asgard.
Okay, I definitely think that I
The
need to
Northmen made fire sacrifices.
find this other lore
Burning
stone before I
slaves
set
like
off
me to
the
reveal the path to Surtr. I searched for meaning
next level.
in their suffering, in their eyes. But they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Okay, I found two of the lore stones I mentioned, but I haven't found that quote unquote first one. Passing the first fire door. So essentially, they're saying that that shit is before the fire door, because the ones that I've captured are after the fire door. So we're gonna do a little backtracking, which sucks. But we're gonna go and see if we can't find that other lore stone, because honestly, I think this is the fourth or fifth time through, which is fine. There's no issue with that. But I on this playthrough, I am all about the lore stones. I'm more of a completionist on this particular game. So it should be before this, which I'm not going to hit just yet. And it should be fairly obvious because the section before this is not too big. You can find this lore stone in the first long valley in Surtr's lair, where the path separates left and the right path to find a cave. Past the river. So we did this one, we popped that up there. Past the river. I think the river might be where we spoke to our mom. Dude, if this blocked out the previous area, it doesn't look like it. Yeah. Sorry about the backtracking. And although it's appropriate for the game, I kind of wish it ran faster regardless. Well, this seems like the river right here. Long valley in Surtr's domain. When the path separates left and right, the right path to find a cave past the river with the lower stone. This is the closest thing to a river. I'm pretty sure there's nothing before this, and this is where we started. So that's where we started. Rule of right. Are you shitting my ass?
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surtr and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
Alright. Thank you, Druth. Okay. Hey, Mom, how you doing? Let's move along. Yeah, I can't believe it was that close. I thought it might have been a little bit further. Okie dokie smoky. I know this one. We did the fight. I'm gonna go ahead and touch the door. Oh, we did the door. This is the next door, okay. Because our next lore stone isn't until we actually, it doesn't look like it's till past this door. We hit that one. I remember this. I remember this particular pathway.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surtr.
This is the one where we touch it, then we got to jump down, and then we weeble wobble back and forth through this area right here to hit that door. Yeah, we've hit that one. Nope, we come down that way. Thank you, wooden plank. Okie dokie smoky. There it goes. Jesus. There it is. I thought it was earlier than that. Did I not make it? What the God damn it. Ugh. That's about some fucking bullshit. I know what it was. I thought this particular jump was sooner than what it appeared. Come on now. Apparently, if you're like 2 seconds behind, you're done for. Alright.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua?
Hello, Druth.
I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I said...
Fun fact, that skull on his head
Defy the gods,
was one
Senua.
that the actor found while walking his dog in the morning.
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
Okay. Looks, I think I remember this one up here. Is this the village? Okay, I know this one. Let's go ahead and grab our stone.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar.
Final lore stone
Court's
can be
ship.
found the last year.
And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open.
Yeah, I know. I remember
Surtr
this one.
will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
And I know exactly where both of those are at. So we're gonna pop this one
The
first.
Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things. Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Man I once was has died. So they refer to this a lot, and I wonder, kind of, they refer to Senua being dead often. That comes up often. So the thought is that at many points in times in this game, she's dead. I wonder where that lies. And if you know the end of the game, just curious. Okay, so we're going to have to go through the house, walk through, and then we fight before we get to the last gate. And I only remember this because the first time through, God, it took freaking ever. Alright, girl, let's get it. on now. Easy. Okay, get ready to fight. Probably start with a dodge. That was pretty sick.
It's nearly over. Finish it. Behind you.
Ah, shit. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay. Oh. It's easier than I thought. Come on, girl. Oh, shit.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to a cry!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No. I see nothing now.
Hmm. And I remember this area as well. So there should be a fairly obvious lore stone here, and that will be the last one we get in Surtr's lair. Huh. This obvious lore
What
stone?
we see as a rainbow is the bridge that goes from the world of men to the world of the gods. For now, they say the frost giants and the mountain giants cannot cross it. But they say that when Ragnarok comes, not a thing in this world will be safe. The rainbow bridge will break under the onslaught of fire giants riding on flaming steeds. Senua, I have seen the fire of Surtr spread far and wide, and to our lands. Ragnarok is coming.
Okay, I think after this particular door, we have. I think after this door is Surtr.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surtr.
Okay, I know where two of those are, probably three of those right out the gate. Okay, let's hit this.
How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surtr. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Yeah, somebody had mentioned in an interview, particularly about this game, that they. Okay, it's outside. That's somebody who actually suffered from a visual delusion. They had a very hard time with this because these symbols like this they saw absolutely everywhere rather than the one particular place that the game had wanted you to see it. And I get that. Okay, so I'm going to pop that door, run straight down the middle, hit that, and then Surtr awaits us. I wonder if I'll have to run inside. It's very possible.
Senua, if I can survive the fire of Surtr and escape my darkness, then so can you.
Okay. Yep, I'm pretty sure it's here. I don't know if they block me or not.
Run through the fire. Keep running. Go on. Nothing will stop you. Run, Senua. Run. Through the fire.
Okay, one of the things that they did with this particular actress is you really feel you care about this actress. I mean, I early on developed a bond with Cinema and the need to protect her. Now, fortunately, going through this again, I know exactly where I'm at, what I'm doing. But still with this character.
I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from here.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I could
I believe in you.
say goodbye to
You know that.
my love as she pursues her darkness.
Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Alright, Senua. Surtr, motherfuck ass. He is a bastard.
Spill the blood of Surtr and take his mark, and I will
Oh, Surtr. Added an extra syllable.
You destroyed everything.
He's a lot of dodge. God, that fucking sword.
Fight
Christ.
now.
Dodge. Slash, slash, slash. Oh, slash, slash, slash. Dodge. Dodge. Oh shit. Okay, alright. Get stride. Get stride. What are we doing here? Motherfucker. Oh. Hell yeah. You fucking badass. That's the door. That's the door to Helheim. Or the bridge to Helheim.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place.
Let's say we don't see another lore stone until
So
the
it goes.
bridge. Jeez.
Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep it.
I die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
This life and the next.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have, to find your answers, your quest, your truth.
I wonder if at this
Truth
point in
was a
time.
troubled man.
Okay.
Scholar turned slave. They tortured him, took him with them on their raids, drove him to madness, spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds, to my world.
Interesting. Yeah, what she's speaking of is Druth was captured by the Norsemen, the Vikings, tormented, tortured.
Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. If his tales of hell were true, then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him, until she too could see what he saw.
But Druth spoke their language, so he was a valuable tool for them on the raids. So yeah, they tortured all that stuff that the fierce fucking Vikings did. But that's Druth's story. He was taken, tortured, captured, and they used him to on their raids.
An illusion of self is shattered.
In exchange for his fucking life. But he was tortured with his personal conflicts with the idea of cowardice.
A stranger in your own body.
But faced with, honestly,
An imposter.
the only choice of
And
aiding or
nothing
death.
the
I
same
mean,
ever again.
who's to say?
Senua has died.
I wonder if we'll fight. We may fight
And she will do so.
here before we open this door.
You can be sure of
With
that.
the mark of Valravan and the mark of Surtr, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Okay, we're not going to play much more of this because actually the Bridge to Helheim is the next piece that I want to stream. Really, only 46 minutes? Okay, we may play a little more.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it. So dark. It's dark. The dark. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross into hell.
Only the dead may cross. so many times in this I wonder if she's alive.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Damien!
Jesus. Fucking see the blood eagle now?
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home,
I wonder
so far
if
away,
this land is her home. She comes
in his soul,
to a lot of places of remembrance during this.
to these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
Christ, fuck.
Fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
And that explains what she's doing.
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
Hmm.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from light.
Woof. Christ, whoa.
You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death.
Jesus.
And you wanted to surrender. Abandon him to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it.
Fuck, let's go, Senua.
So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Fuck, we are closer and closer. Okay, it's just definitely a combat bridge.
set the path when there is a new road ahead. The only one that makes any sense.
She can ignore them.
That's not bad on shield. Every time I see it, it's just fucking sick.
Finish this. End it now. End it.
Oh, this place. So freaking amazing. Okay. Okay, I think our next lower stones are in here. We have combat right through this door, I remember. It's a big fucking dude.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Fuck ass. Oh Jesus! I knew that was coming, but that was faster than I thought. Hi.
She can still do it.
What the shit? What?
She's injured. She can still do it. She's hurt. She won't make it. She will die. Stop.
Okay, what the fuck? My dodge is like not working. Dodge. Dip. Duck.
She's hurt. She's injured. She won't make it.
Come on.
Finish this. Use your sword. Do it. Do it. Do it. You won.
Oh fuck.
Behind you.
Oh jeez. Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
She's injured. I'm gonna make her. She's hurt. There's blood. She can still do it. Behind you. She's injured. She can still do it. Behind you. Behind you. Do it. You're close.
Ah. Okay. almost an hour. Let's go ahead and make it to the next little segment here. Okay. The journey.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, held to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, and they are all. I think they're all the same thing. I really wish the waves were like crashing. Because that type of wave would be almost insane from the amount of noise. Okay, I think before we cross the door, there's the last runestone. Yep, there it is. Okay, good, good, good.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim.
So far, we've caught them
Tall are her
all.
walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Okay, that's actually quicker than I thought it would be. Got all the lower stones from this. The next stones are at the shipwreck. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and move to this next section, and then we'll call it for the night for this particular stream. If you haven't seen this story, this next segment is very cool.
The gate. It's opening.
Who is it? It's coming.
That song again.
What is it? Is it? Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it.
She's scared.
Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless.
Yeah,
Weak.
our own
pathetic.
voice
Go on.
is the most
Feel sorry
dangerous.
for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Because it knows us.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. Dare.
That pain would be so electrifying.
Why go on? You give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined. Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It is real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Dillian. It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Baby, you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Shannon?
No, it's
Enough.
It's a trick. She knows it's a trick. He's already dead. You know he's here. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is.
Yes, now we are starting the next
Your mind. No, he's here. It's him.
chapter,
It's
the
him.
next segment.
Go towards it.
What are we looking at? Hour and 6. Okay. I'll grab the 2 lore stones on the way to the tree, and then I think I will call it at the tree.
It's Dillian. He's gone. You were too slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
What an amazing environment. My only complaints with this game are fairly minimal, and there are complaints for
Before she first met
wishing for like
She was
more
not in a good
extreme
place.
realism in different places because the game offers such
like the others.
phenomenal scenes.
Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's inbell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Wonder.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy. Saw play under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him.
Yeah, every time I see this, I'm like, she has these memory flashbacks. I really wonder if she is home when this is all going down.
The gloom lifted. And for the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
And one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the air and gives it to her. Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravens, night after night.
Okay. We'll come up here around the corner, see Dylan. There might be a cutscene. And we'll either call it at the cutscene. I seem to remember there was something back there.
Day after day, watching from afar.
I know he's down to the left.
Perfecting her
Let's
own
look to the right and then we'll go there.
wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last.
What the shit? Did I not get that?
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face,
Okay.
he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf
I know
pulls
that's where we're
away,
going,
but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free.
There's another lore stone down here I want to
After
catch
his escape,
before I go that way.
lives like us, hidden in the forest.
Now, I know
His
we'll be able
enemy
to come
King
back,
Siggeir, believing him dead,
but
as his
I'd
sister
rather
plots revenge.
catch it now. I think it's just down here to the right.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjord. After a time, she sends him to Sigmund.
Okay, lower stone, lower stone, lower stone. Looks like the next ones are by the tree. This is where we're headed now. And that's what we'll call it. We'll call it at the tree. Because each of those little segments of the tree take a second. Oh, wow.
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Different. You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick.
See her memory here. Oh, this is so beautiful.
Where is she going?
world and bliss. If only she could do the same.
Her memory here
See the world through
is of her
eyes for you.
village.
And dance.
That's why I'm curious if she's actually in
just
her
like he
village.
does.
This is a great little cutscene to help you fall in love with this character.
What's your name?
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me?
Yeah.
You should become a warrior.
Love her.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Come and watch. And bring your sword.
You
I love
can't
the
put
fact
it
that he
into words.
invited her, but he also told her to
moment.
bring her sword.
When you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Sick. How the embers burst around.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
I like how the sound of the ocean invades your mind again. Okay. Ah, so amazing. At this most excellent moment, we're going to go ahead and pause because the next part of this is just a little bit. The next part of this is the tree and all the blades of Grummer. The sword. But this seems like a good place to pause and take the next section. I think more than likely we'll be able to do all three parts of the tree and grab all the stones in the next run, and then we'll take it from there. But I thank you for joining me. And we'll see where this takes us next. Peace.